Finally, the U.S. and Elon Musk reveal a new hypersonic jet to help Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine have been at war for 6 months now, ever since Putin ordered an invasion of the neighboring country. On Wednesday, President Putin signed an order giving the Russian government control of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in eastern Ukraine. There are a lot of powerful people right now looking up to help Ukraine, and Elon Musk is one of them. Elon Musk's rocket firm SpaceX is already supplying the internet to Ukraine to aid the citizens in their fight against Russian invaders. According to a recent blog post, Musk may take things to the next level, collaborating with the U.S. government to produce something which could play a crucial role in a clash with a hostile Russia. The blog post's headline reads, "Finally, the U.S. and Elon Musk reveals new hypersonic plane to help Ukraine. Where did this jet come from? Just how does this impact the war?" First of all, let's see what hypersonic jets are. Supersonic and hypersonic speeds are used to describe travel at speeds greater than the speed of sound. The velocity is measured in Mach. Whenever an airplane travels significantly faster than the speed of sound, we refer to it as a hypersonic plane. Aircraft in the hypersonic range typically travel at speeds of more than 3,000 miles per hour. Besides the X-15 and the Space Shuttle on re-entry, no piloted aircraft has ever flown in the low hypersonic zone. Are the U.S. and Musk planning to help Ukraine? According to the Washington Post, SpaceX donated roughly 3,670 terminals and the internet service itself to the Ukrainian government, while the United States Agency for International Development purchased more than 1,330 terminals to bring high-speed internet access to the country. The Ukrainians have been known to use this service to coordinate artillery strikes with drones. As Kiev Independent reporter Darna Antyuk noted in September, Musk is frequently half-jokingly referred to as Saint Elon by the Ukrainian military. Despite power disruptions and Russia's influence on Ukraine's internet infrastructure, Starlink keeps many Ukrainians, especially the military, online. Following a Cooperative Research and Development Agreement, CRADA, the two organizations will construct satellites and track missile launches for a total cost of $149 million. The article goes on to state that both countries are prepared to introduce a new hypersonic jet for use in Ukraine. Where is Russia standing in this war? President Vladimir Putin of Russia has said many times that his country is committed to making hypersonic missiles that can travel faster than Mach 5. The Kinzhal is a hypersonic air-to-surface ballistic missile with a range of over 2,000 kilometers that was developed in Russia, 1,242 miles. At any point throughout its flight, it can change course to avoid danger. Russian forces in Ukraine have been utilizing the fifth-generation Su-57 fighter jet, and in December of last year, President Putin claimed that Russia was the first in the world to develop and deploy hypersonic missiles, which are difficult to monitor because they can rapidly change course in flight. Is there a hypersonic jet? A defense official has revealed that the United States conducted a successful test of a hypersonic missile in the middle of March, but kept it hidden for 2 weeks to avoid raising tensions with Russia just before Vice President Joe Biden's trip to Europe. The official stated that Lockheed Martin's hypersonic air-breathing weapon concept, HAWC, had been successfully tested for the first time off the coast of the United States using a B-52 bomber. Hypersonic speeds of Mach 5 or higher were reached by the missile thanks to an air-breathing scramjet engine and a booster engine that made the engine go faster. The official didn't give much information on the missile test beyond the fact that it went over 3,000 miles and 65,000 feet in the air. At the lower end of the hypersonic range, however, travel time for 300 miles in under 5 minutes. This test came days after Russia claimed it used its hypersonic missiles during its invasion of Ukraine. After Russia and China's successful tests in recent months, the U.S. has turned its attention back to hypersonic weapons. This makes Washington even more worried that it's falling behind in a military technology that is seen as important for the future. The Biden administration has asked for $7.2 billion in the defense budget for FY23 to fund long-range weapons such as hypersonic missiles. According to a report from the Government Accountability Office from last year, it will cost more than $15 billion to make hypersonic weapons. Is Musk making a hypersonic jet? Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX, recently tweeted about his desire to build a supersonic electric VTOL engine. A supersonic jet can travel at a speed of 1 Mach. There is, however, a major issue according to Musk. I can't take on any more stress. My head will explode. During his infamous 2018 appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, the billionaire talked about how such a jet might be made. Musk said to Rogan at the time, "I have a concept for a plane. I've given this a lot of thought." He elaborated, "The trick is that you have to shift to level flight. This device used for vertical takeoff and landing is not designed for fast flight." As Musk put it at the time, the energy you need in flight is minimal, and then you can reclaim a substantial chunk of your gravitational potential energy on the way down. As a result, you don't need any kind of reserve fuel. Aside from that, the United States has been working on Project Maybach. What is Project Maybach? The Air Force established a new hypersonic initiative in August 2020 known as Mayhem. This initiative plans to deploy a multi-mission cruiser powered by an air-breathing hypersonic system, which is a fancy term for a ramjet or scramjet. In December 2021, the Air Force published a contract notice about Mayhem's plans to make a hypersonic multi-mission ISR and strike platform that can carry 3 or more weapons. How far along is this project? A prototype of the Hypersonic Cruise Vehicle, HCV, or Hypersoar, a bomber with a planned flight speed of Mach 10, has been tested and may be ready for commercial use. This is only one of many concepts in development for additional hypersonic aircraft by the U.S. military. The plan for this plane is to be able to launch and attack anywhere on the planet in less than 2 hours. Since a bomb traveling horizontally at Mach 10 has an enormous kinetic destructive capacity, it might carry a smaller payload than conventional bombers. Glider-assisted bombing is an option that might be used in tandem with this method to achieve an even speedier strike. Various payload types, Air Force records classified 2 of them as area effect and large and unitary payload weapons, while the third would be used for the SR-71's traditional role of reconnaissance. Documents suggest that the hypersonic weapon in development in Project Mayhem is not a missile but rather a drone with similar capabilities to the alleged SR-72. The Mayhem-built drone planes will be designed to enter enemy territory unnoticed, engage a target or collect intelligence, and then return home. The high cost of hypersonic weaponry has stimulated research to the possibility of creating reusable hypersonic aircraft that may evade enemy air defenses. How is Starlink helping Ukraine right now? Several Twitter users asked Elon Musk to aid Ukraine with internet connectivity as the Russian invasion of Ukraine began. Musk donated 15,000 antennas and modems to the people of Ukraine. In a tweet late Monday night, Elon Musk revealed that SpaceX has spent roughly $80 million of its own money to provide Ukraine with Starlink dishes, adding that the company is clearly pro-Ukraine as it defends itself against the Russian invasion. When other forms of internet infrastructure are unavailable or when there is a power outage, users can still use Starlink to connect to the internet. It also provides a higher level of safety compared to other methods of communication. Experts agree that detection by Russian forces is quite unlikely. All civilian and military operations in Ukraine are coordinated via Starlink. Starlink satellites orbit so much closer to Earth. They offer far quicker download speeds. Both of Musk's satellites are located 549 kilometers above our planet. Will the U.S. and Musk provide a jet to Ukraine? Nabok told Kiev Independent that Ukrainian government has received 10,000 Starlink terminals so far. Of these, 5,000 came from Poland, 5,000 from the United States Agency for International Development, U.S.A, 5,000 from the European Union, and the remaining 5,000 came from SpaceX and private companies. Neither the Defense Department nor SpaceX commented when questioned about the report. The message claims now the time has arrived for a hypersonic aircraft, but provides no other information about the jet beyond that. We have to wait and see how it all plays out in the end. This ends the video for today. What are your thoughts on hypersonic jets? Share it with us. Like and subscribe to the channel to see more videos. See you next time.